6, 7 years now. It's not like a 3-month team. They've all been in and out of teams together through the kind of R damage era, through the vitality era, the excess era. These guys have played together for a blooming long time. We are going to jump into Foundation. We're about to load into our very first round on this second map of the series. Let's jump on board with Darkfrag, let's say, one of these kind of veteran players, and see how he's playing.
Tell you what, let us know in Twitch chat, who do you think is going to take this one? Let's have a look. Perhaps not us. Perhaps others can see who's rooting for who. But yeah, I think Supremacy are the favourites for this one. But I just want to see CryptiK perform in this middle area of the map. Of course, they're playing on Swarm now, and of course, actually, Liam God. Can he just get one shot in the back? I was just staring. Please just shoot someone. That's all I want. But no, Baghdad says no, wraps around that cover and gets the kill on Liam. And it's actually Supremacy who have been the more aggressive side, the more successful side through the middle. Precision wiggling his way around. Does finally get dropped by a melee from Zorkos. And a good start from Supremacy.
Yeah, very good start. The man I called out, Darkfrag himself, opening up that round with a beautiful headshot in the middle of the map there. We are going to see 2 hills only taken here, a hill left alone for the time being. There's a little bit of a fight going down on at Statue. Here we're on board with Zorkos. He's going to see the second man coming in, and he's going to flee quickly, joining his team back down in this closed area. A little bit of map control going over to CryptiK with that back off, but Zorkos is still waiting about. He's maybe going to go flank this elbow, come up behind the CryptiK team. They've not really checked.
Though. No, I don't think Zorkos is actually coming. It's not going to be quick enough regardless. Baghdad just chooses to pull out there. Vision Strikers really being aggressive, trying to pick up the kills whenever they can. And this is good from Baghdad. Just waiting for his teammates to come in. Don't chance, a cheeky back A or anything. He respects these players, but Strikers goes really wide. Strong shotgun cleans up Baghdad just before the help of the respawns. Keep the spawn staggered, most importantly. Keep that an issue for the side of Supremacy to really deal with on their own home health.
Yeah, definitely. I've just want to go back a few years. We'll talk about Gears 3. At King of the Hill, we used to see the kind of timing out of players and the multiple downing. It's not something we've seen too much in this game, because I guess it's a little bit more fast-paced, right? Yeah. There's 3 objectives on the map, but it is something that teams do occasionally, and it does help with this, the staggering of the spawns. You're talking about the kind of just staying at that 4v5 state for as long as possible once you've got that advantage. It'd be nice to see some teams kind of looking into that, maybe. However, these 2 teams, not right now. It's neck and neck as the Phantoms pushers coming in, and the Statue also is getting a little fought over. Position going to drop down. He's on 2v1, so to be expected. The B hill retake coming in from CryptiK.
Yep, they've got a slight score lead as it is currently, or at least Supremacy have. Vision. Strikers pushing up just a little bit. They're going to have to move fast. They want to break this hill, but maybe a little bit too quick here. The C hill has been taken back for Team CryptiK. Maybe a little bit too quick down the push. A little bit of a panic on B. They could have slowed things down just a little bit before making haste. Of course, no power weapons just yet. It's all about these setups at this point in time, and don't blame them. The score lead is quite significant now for Supremacy after such a good start to the round. Yeah,
just on board with Precision now. He's eyeing out this flank route to try and just force himself through the Statue, get some nice angles on Zorkos. You see the lance damage coming in, doing a lot of work here, but Striker's unable to pick up the kill. Zorkos getting out on a smidgen of health. Well played by him. He's always seems to be on 1-2% health and get out. He obviously knows his damage, and he's picked up a kill. Beautiful kill there on Kenny. Just in time for the round to be over.
Textbook shotgunning and a textbook, overextension there, just to ensure that round comes in and spread out the forces a little bit more evenly. And yeah, very good start. You can tell from the kills actually that Supremacy, they had a stranglehold on that round pretty much the entire time, always in control one way or another. And here we are actually, Liam God, incense straight into the middle, very popular placement, particularly on this map. Right in that center, just to ensure that team fight in the middle, it never really goes away. There's always something to bring all the players in, or a majority at least, until a boom shot, drop shot goes down perhaps. But let's see, 2v2 through the middle and through pistons. Supremacy a little bit slower. Liam God taking the initiative to pick up Incense. They can slow down things a little bit. Actually push over to Kenny as he's left on his lonesome over at Statue. Nice little kill. Now, can they use this numbers advantage of B? That's the question.
No, because Baghdad has just flown in and taken someone out there. Strikers falling to him. We are going to trade kills, though. Two members down. Oh, geez, 3 members down now from CryptiK. CryptiK's doing fantastic work on this H. Looking for his third. Just going to play it wide. I mean,
Vision's movement right now, how he survived that long is insane as well.
It was
in
very
itself, that's fantastic. Truly from him, regardless of it not really meaning much in the end. But strikers, caps A, Kenny, caps C. As the round truly gets going now, points are starting to be built up for both teams. You can see CryptiK, once again, they love this aggressive approach to this map, it seems. Always on that home street if the opportunity presents itself. They've killed Baghdad, so this is the opportunity potentially to be aggressive here. It'll be a 2v2. The respawn time is not that long. So they're actually going to elect to back off him.
Yeah, I think we saw on the X-ray camera there, a couple of members of CryptiK were hiding out by the welding area, just trying to force the B retake at the same time. They didn't really have the numbers to come in and take that last hill. But as we say, that Dartfrog picking up a nice double kill in the center area of the map there near the fans. Vision just going to be holding out this B hill, trying to get the cap down. As we say that, the A hill is being taken by Supremacy. Someone's overextended. 2 people have overextended, that is, Kenny.
Big shock and fight, they're committing. Liam God's just about respawning very soon, but Onslaught doesn't mind. It's going to be a strict 2v2 here, no waiting up. And CryptiK's actually collecting the newly respawned Incens and rotating them over. Can Supremacy pick up some kills here? They've Incended that cover, the H. He's going to find Vision, or splash damage here. And a little bit of a score lead, but nothing too drastic. Striker's finding himself in pocket. It should be a clean-up if Supremacy really apply themselves to this, but here we come. Yeah, 3 players, actually.
See the smoke grenade coming out. I mean, Strikers has done very well. That's a great first kill. Unlucky to get the second kill as well. You can see Kenny super red there. He's going to be walking straight into a shotgun as well. He's got to be careful reloading that Lancer while walking around corners. However, the onslaught is still on. Precision coming in with a bit of a flank on Kenny. Picks up that first kill. And yeah, they're going to be looking just to kind of hold this double points. Try and capture some of those points back up. Physics has found a rolling CryptiK member. Strikers again, just pulling himself out of these situations time after time after time. His movement coming in. He's picked up a second.
Can't have that happen. You can't have that happen. Strikers, he did not have the advantage there at all in either situation. But like a missed roll, a missed shot just cost them. Can't give these players anything. Kenny this time showing up. He's got the 2 kills on the board. Can he find the 3rd before he bows out? Still alive. Oh, Zorkos walks in front of Strikers. Strikers is being gifted kills at this point. Does it matter? B-Hill being captured, C-Hill broken. Points still very even.
Striker's going absolutely massive this round. He's picked up so many kills he shouldn't have. He's still alive as well. I mean, Liam God has fallen, but the points lead is back in CryptiK's favour. That was a very unlucky trade there for Precision.
Quite a distance, I have to admit.
But it is going to be cleaned up anyway. So Ronslaught trading that out 1 for 1. We see two people dead, 1 from each team. Points ticking up. The central hill has been decapped though, so this is going to be a big fight over this. The team that takes this is probably going to take this B hill and maybe even the round. We see the point still neutral out here. 179, 190. Big fight from Baghdad. Vision on the other side takes
Fantastic
the kill.
Stuff.
Beautiful little
shot back round the corner. Lovely.
Beautiful little shot there.
Yeah.
And we're going to see the trip cap.
Triple. Yep, it will come through. Simple as that. It is now 2-0 in favour of Supremacy. Maybe momentum building up. I mean, we predicted Supremacy should be able to take this map. I think most would agree. But if there's a map that CryptiK could perhaps draw an issue here, it could be this one.
It is
for the opposing team.
I think you're right, and as they're losing, they got choice of weapons, so they're really determining now how this map is played out. We're seeing the hammer burst being placed down, so not a big swinger in any kind of way. It will impact a few of the longer range fights, a few of the skirmishes there, but not a massive weapon, we've got to say. Looks like CryptiK want more of the same.
Definitely seems like that. Let's hop on board straight away with Zorkos this time. We'll see how he approaches this battle. Vision has a damage advantage. Zorkos holding the shot, ready for that left-hand up A. Liam God this time with the up A though. Dartfrog cleaning things up. It's just so back and forth in these shotgun battles. It will be Supremacy that takes the lead. Precision bows out of that one. Starting to overextend to Zorkos where they meet there. Perhaps. He knows exactly where he is. Smart play from Zorkos, keeping the distance. Precision got many options here. I would not want to push this. Tries to get around the corner, but the Lancer and pistol fire is too accurate right now for Supremacy.
Yeah, he kind of telegraphed his route there. Had no way out at all. Misplay maybe. He did bait out an incendiary, but the Lancer fire was too great. We're seeing a couple dead here on the side of CryptiK. And Kenny dropping there to a headshot by Strikers again, doing fantastic work still. Points ticking up though, ticking up very quickly for Supremacy here.
Here's the aggression. Once again on home street. Liam got Strikers both down. Would that be 3 kills? No. His vision says no. He's the only one, I believe, in the vicinity of this home street. Tries to close the gap to get a simple 1 bomb off Kenny. Here comes Precision though, round the back. This could be the difference on the home hill. Kenny chooses to back out. Nicely done, playing his life. He knows a few players are coming off respawn very soon, so why not?
Why not indeed. We do see teams back to full strength, both of them 5v5 now. Kenny healing back up to full health while this fight around the A hill still going on. Both teams just trying to get an advantageous position. Looks like they're going to give it up eventually, but the points are slowly ticking up for CryptiK. They're just going to take the lead here, 1 point ahead. And a nice fight coming through at fans, it seems. Kenny taking out Liam, but Striker's going to pick up another one. Let's stay on board with this one. He's been doing great work. He's coming in with a fantastic flank. Doesn't really clean it up though. That's maybe a little bit of miscommunication between him and his team. Drops physics in the end, and looks like Baghdad and co are going to just scramble to this B hill, try and defend away until they get some more reinforcements on the board.
Incense in hand, I believe, for Baghdad. There's the first throw, just to neutralise that cover. Strikers going through the incendiary to try and just catch out a player, but it's not worked out at all. It's forced his team into something very bad. Fire and flames all around. They're so red. Kenny, or Baghdad rather, cleans up the 2 kills, and very dodgy push, have to admit.
Yeah, it was, especially with someone respawning up behind them. They're about to get flanked massively. Strikers taking a lot of damage. The 6 seconds countdown is coming in.
Strikers, that hold of the shot, nice. Perfect stuff, despite the fast movement flashing before your eyes. I think a lot of players, players in ranked, they see that and they panic, freeze for a second, what do I do? But no, Zulkos having none of that. And 3-0, it's looking all the more convincing here in the second map. And that's kind of like a theme currently, right, in the event. If it's really close in the first map, maybe just teams are maybe deflating a little bit, I'm not too sure what it is, this trend going on right now in the second map. But you mentioned it, right? The weapon placement, 3 rounds in a row. They have 3 weapon placements in a row, Team CryptiK, after losing them. And it's going to be a block on B. And it's kind of shifting to this home street once again. Hammerburst, you can slow things down at B and have more numbers perhaps elsewhere after holding it. In CryptiK, they've been so aggressive in the home street, but it's not really led anywhere. It's never really caused Supremacy too much trouble.
No, not at all. I don't think they've changed the map up enough. I mean, we've seen a few games that have gone and teams have really changed the map up, and it's gone in their favour, and it's helped them out. I mean, we are seeing them come in with 3 kills now, but it's not necessarily the choice on the map that's done that for them. It's just they've outskilled them on this initial.
Exactly, yeah.
And when you start to come up against the better teams, it's definitely
you can't rely on initials.
Exactly, it's definitely something you need to think about, even if you don't go for it. Thinking about this, round going over to Swarm, thinking about this opportunity to change the map about and kind of play to your advantages, or just even switch it up a bit so you're not in the same routine.
I say that about the boom shot placement, right? It's all good and well actually having a boom shot and having that sneaky round, but as a Jurassic strat, yes, it's good, but a boom shot is such a big variable to throw into a mix, into a team fight, that it's perhaps not a long-term solution to losing rounds. You're just forcing another kind of team fight, which now you have no option back out to change.
It's true. Torpo, man. Torpo's the one you need to be picking up.
Torpo. There we go. Learned from Brad, mate, earlier.
There you go.
There we go. That's the strat. That's a rare one in itself, Torpo. Definitely not as prominent as it once was, just like the sniper in this game.
It's because I'm not playing anymore, Toby. That's
why.
Is it? I was responsible for about 50% of the Torpo pickups on UE. Worldwide.
Strats just built around you and canals.
But no, we do see the grenades placed at the statue. It does change the initial a little bit, I've got to say, but not a whole amount. We're seeing Zorkos pick up a couple of kills here. We see a couple more dropping now, and 4 dead on the side of CryptiK. This is probably going to be a whitewash. There's all 5 dead. We should maybe see at least a double cap, potentially a triple. Depends if they can. Depends if they can get into this A hill in time. Strikers is up and running back quickly. The reinforcements are there, though.
2 seconds. Dark frag. Not sure if he missed. Not sure if he blanked. I have no idea what just happened there. But Strikers doesn't care. Stays alive. Zorkos is there on hand, though, to clean things up. But I don't think that's enough time given to Supremacy to secure that one. Vision is there. Can they get an opening kill?
We do
one
see
player's
these.
committed for sure, and that's Baghdad, but he rolls out somehow. Nades being thrown in the mix. They're going to have to roll. Not going to claim a casualty, but the push is still on.
Yeah, definitely. We saw the nades coming in there. They were a critical key in this retake again on C. Both nades used. I think right now we've got 2 members crawling on the floor for CryptiK. This is going to be, well, it should be maybe a round over. It looks like someone has extended over to the B. Physics is there to try and clean that up, though. He does indeed. Strikers falls. Looks to be another round in the favour of Supremacy here. Counting down to that triple capture. 4-1.
4-1. 4-1. I mean, it's a difficult question. I'm not sure I have an answer right now, but you're going to have to change it up somehow, I feel, as though Team CryptiK. I think we nailed it on the head, to be honest. That round CryptiK actually won when we were talking about initials. They actually won the initial for the first point. I mean, 4 in 1 chance, or 1 in 4 chance of actually winning initial. It's not good odds. First to 7, it's not good odds. And I think they need to change that up one way or another. Let's stop this mid-fight. Let's focus more on the statue. Perhaps they've done that with the M-bar. Maybe even a boom shot or a drop shot could have, been a solution there. Because it's clear to me that Supremacy have this middle area on lockdown for the most part.
Yeah, with the hammer burst on the map, I'm not sure this M-bar is actually going to be all that useful. We see both teams going over to it, and we have got we've got the home hills on that side of the map, so there's an opportunity to use it for sure. However, both teams leaving the B hill to go and fight this M-bar fight. We're going to see a big fight at the statue. Precision trying to fight 2, comes up and gets flanked as well, but Darkfrog's going to drop, picked up by his teammate. It's pretty chaotic right now, but Supremacy are definitely having the best of this. Zorkos going to get revived again, and all members still alive from Supremacy. Kenny's actually just about to drop again. Some good Lancer coming out from CryptiK, but no one to clean up the kills, so it doesn't really matter right now.
Yeah, Ronslaw's just stuck up top right now, and it's essentially a pinch. Oh, bit of a headshot, which we didn't catch on stream. Nonetheless, Zorkos, his team has the numbers advantage, and only now our Team CryptiK actually getting a point on the board. It's not looking good for them. Smokes are being thrown. Can Vision sneak a kill? He's looking for it. He's hungry. But Supremacy aren't going to give anything away just yet. They claimed the numbers advantage. They claimed the M-bar. Now is the point of time where perhaps they can slow things down. I see one sneaky flank on the other head. Who is that? Does get away alive. I was about to call out Physics there. Play it safe, perhaps.
Yeah, he was trying to get that, as he said, a bit of a cheeky flank round the back of the Pistons area here. Didn't quite pay off, but big lead coming in for Supremacy. We've still got the M-bar on Zorkos. Ron's not going to pick up Kenny while I say that. And yeah, we're going to go back into the action again, I guess, around this middle area. We've got a nice bit of a pillar fight going on between each teams. Physics choking the shot on the floor. It's going to cost him his life, actually, there. Gets the meat shield in the end, but shouldn't be missing those kind of shots. Liam got picking up a beautiful double.
Zorkos still alive. He's got an M-bar, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Does he have ammo left? Does that even matter at this point? He's so red, he needs a shotgun out to challenge. Vision, is it? So much damage put his way. That roll's not going to help him. Vision does get the flank. Kenny last one alive over at the B hill. Crucial 1v1 win. That could have been the triple cap on the go. But nonetheless, Ronslaw, he's picked up the M-bar. Vision, he's got incense to his name, and they have the opportunity now to perhaps come back. The points aren't that far ahead. Vision just hanging out at B right now.
No, only 30-point difference. We do see 2 hills back in the favour of Supremacy, but incense is going to be used just to kind of clear the hill. He's going to be careful here because he threw the incense a little too late. He managed to get the cap on that B hill before the incense dropped. Trying to get the last one out alive. Going to do all right. I'm seeing Ronslot switch out here as Baghdad picks up 2 kills. Doing well. He's going to push Ronnie. Ronnie has got the M-bar, remember, so this is going to be a bit of a difficult ask. I'm just going to ignore him. Just going to go back to the C hill.
Nice little push. This is really great. They've dodged the M-bar. They've pushed past. Got the call from one player that they got the flank. Ronslaw's going to get caught out. The numbers really do dwindle for this side, and that is a simple triple cap. Well, maybe not simple, just as I was praising them. It was not the simplest one, but they made it look simple. And that's the important factor, right?
They did make it look simple. Something we've got to remember, this is CryptiK's map pick.
Very true.
This is CryptiK's map pick, and they are flopping quite heavily. They had a fantastic opening map, but this map, not so much. They're just getting outclassed, I would say, on this map. It seems the practice has
I think it's the second map syndrome. I'm going to start calling it now.
It's true. It's like the caster's curse.
You lose the first map, you go into the second map, regardless of what map that might be, it's going to be even worse than the first.
Yeah, it
to
is.
lose inside. It's very odd right now.
It is. It's happening around the board as well. It's not, it's not just these teams. Every team's seen it so far. We saw GA, actually probably GA earlier, were the only team not to really fall to it. But as we say, that Vision's going to be taken out. 4v5 for the time being. Another down. Ronnie's going to try his best to get over there. He's managed to pick up one. So the Striker's actually picking up one. He's taken out as well by Darkfrag, and there's going to be a chase. Back to this airfield, we see CryptiK barricading themselves into their home hill. I think they're going to go for the overextension here to try and drag the fight out a little bit. See Vision, I don't think he actually spotted that fella in the fans there. They're going to try and 2v1 this. Liam God getting the kill without much help, to be honest. And they're just going to stretch them out.
I think now we're into the second half, right? I think CryptiK could have a bit more opportunities to actually, win some rounds here. Stop with the importance of the initial down the centre. Let's focus more perhaps on home street hills and setups on that side. I think it could be a ticket to a few rounds. And I do trust the shotguns, but as momentum goes currently in form, Supremacy definitely have it. I say that. Onslaught is not falling to perhaps a caster curse right there. They have the numbers advantage. Darkfrag should fall if they get there quick enough. Strikers and Liam got a fantastic smoke just to delay things. Quick respawns coming from the left of these players. It's a very important one. Zorkos, is he going to get killed? Yes, he is. That's delayed just enough time, those players on that home hill, to secure it. 5-2 the score. It's going to be a difficult one to come back on, but that was a nice round for CryptiK, has to be said.
Yeah, it was. Hills have changed round, and the map plays completely differently on this side. So, yeah, look for some more CryptiK rounds, perhaps. It would be the time to do it. We're looking at a mid, oh, maybe not, maybe looking at a statue block. I can understand why Darkfrag and Co did very well down there this round. They just couldn't close it out in the end. So more action down at the statue, perhaps. Let's look at the overhead map now and just kind of see how the teams are playing this one out.
I'd love to see CryptiK now actually go for a certain strategy on one side of the map. Just go heavy on one side, whether it be home street, whether it be E. Really trust in their shotguns and see how that pans out, right? Instead, it's kind of like back to basics, 2 versus 2, middle and at E. I think it's just going to be a lot more trading, right, on every end of the map. It's actually Supremacy that have the numbers advantage as it goes currently. And Kenny and Precision still just hanging out here in the Pistons area. A bit of an overextension nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely. And as you mentioned, the home hill kind of play, something we see Fable do quite a little bit, is just play the home hills. It's quite an easy hold. There's 3 very narrow routes to get into those hills. And it's quite a quick rotation in comparison to the rotation around the outside through the middle. So it is something that's definitely viable on this map, and we do see a few teams trying to play that way. Doesn't look like either of these 2 teams are going to play that way right now. Great Lancer from Physics, so much damage going down, but he's on his own, so
very
be
accurate
careful.
Lancer indeed. I think he's definitely known as one of the best support players, and as such, I think his Lancer is one to be feared, right? French Lancers in general are extremely scary online, and it goes to show when it's put down with great teamwork. Can be formidable.
Yeah, that they can. We do see Strikers dropping there to Darkfrag. He taking out a nice little fight. Baghdad trying to keep himself alive. He's done well so far. He is going to drop in the end, but perhaps didn't need to there. There has been a flank coming up through the statue. Vision taking out Baghdad. We're seeing a couple of members dead from CryptiK, one dead from Supremacy. Darkfrag tempting the triple cap, but didn't actually go for it in the end. Just decided to go on damage. That was a nasty one shot there. Vision saying, no, this is my hill. As we say that, the retake is coming on. And we have kind of rotated around into the home hill strategy that we were talking about earlier. We see the D and the F in COG favour. And we are going to see the push coming now. But what we were discussing earlier is that sometimes teams, they opt to try and go for the longer route, or they come through the centre. And the push down that ramp there is so much quicker than the external route that it negates a lot of the issues with this fight. And let's go down to a 2v1. Well played there by Precision and Ronslaught to keep themselves in this one. Time is ticking down there, Toby. 65 seconds.
I love this from Darkfrag as well. Given the points, him just hanging out at the D hill just to stretch the players even more is going to be a very big thorn in the side here of Team CryptiK. After all their effort, the triple cap blink is just enough, surely, to ensure this round. Darkfrag, fantastic shot here on Liam. Zorkos is on hand to help out, and there it is. An overextension, actually, from Strikers. He knows he needs to break this one. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. Has it broken in time? That's the question. 209. D-Hill just about being captured on the other end. And Kenny, I believe, not Kenny, Dark Frag and Co. That push actually saved them in the end to ensure the round win when it did.
Yeah, it did. We're seeing now 6-2. It's looking bleak for Team
Drop
CryptiK.
shot or boom shot? Come through, CryptiK. What are we thinking?
Thinking
What are we thinking? Maybe just something
central.
on welding and fountain, just to really give
Snipe or
power.
something?
I want to see an overkill. Honestly, overkill is the most underrated weapon.
I don't think we've
on
seen a
this game.
placement, have we, this weekend of it yet?
I saw Americans use it recently in a 2K a few weeks ago, and it literally carried one side of the map because one player could use it better than the other. When that's affecting shotgun battles, it's winning team fights. It's not a boom shot. It's not going to drag that many players over. As such, it can be a differentiator, but nonetheless, enough of this caster rambles.
No.
Max is placed down instead.
I think you've got a good point there, though. When fired really slowly, it has got the same range as the Moxer, so it's it can be used for precision targeting as well.
Very true.
Not used all that often though. Kenny trying to fight this D hill. He's got a lot of people flying at him. Vision is going to drop though. Yeah, that was really well played. I kind of see why he's got it in his hands. Precision is going to try and push this 1v2. That's very brave.
Very brave.
He has got the first kill.
Somehow alive.
Still alive. He's dodging a lot of bullets like the Matrix in here, but he does drop in the end. 2 down from CryptiK.
Supremacy looking good, it's safe to say right now. Not too much energy, as it were, in terms of the mechanics from, mechanics. Vision, of course, precision, all these fast wall bounces. Yeah, maybe they do, but as a team, it's not too much spark. There's not too much energy as such to really challenge Supremacy. They just seem to be one step ahead now, and the momentum clearly in their favor.
Yeah, definitely. This round from Supremacy, it's going to guarantee them top 3. At this event, so it's definitely a big round for them. They are slightly ahead. The points going up simultaneously. Big push coming out from CryptiK though. The meat shield taken. CryptiK's just going to run off. He's going to leave that one. Not worth his time.
Dark Frag's still alive though. He's like, should I help?
It's left Dark Frag.
Do I trust my teammate to carry on this? But no, Precision does clean him up finally. Took quite a while there, Marks. Ooh, there's Lancer. They were destined to try and down him there. Look how red he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
21% health left. He's had a little bit of life left.
Crawling away around that corner.
Yeah, he did get out in the end.
And he's being chased as well. He's an outlaw in this land, it seems. As they try and hunt him down, but Physics has got some Lancer fire. I believe from the left that was, from down bottom. Nicely done from Supremacy. The call-outs are on point. For Physics not able to get the double. Liam God does clean up. But the score, neck and neck, as it were, right now.
Yeah, neck and neck it is indeed, and we're seeing very even round. We've got a fight at the control room, but the crosses are going to come in. I think these crosses are kind of the defining factor in this round. A lot of help coming out from teammates here to just organise kills and kind of keep things in it. Not much pure shotgun play, let's say, but here we go again. Precision going to get angled out. Let's see what he can do. He's moving, he's swerving, and he has kept himself alive for a very long time here.
Ooh,
doesn't manage to get the kill, but very close.
Very close. Almost positioned himself there for a nice one shot off that wall. Still, the score is neck and neck. It's so close this round, and you really do feel sorry for CryptiK if they do end up losing this after so much effort. But Supremacy still in control of these 2 hills. Liam got on board with him. Supremacy regrouping here on the D hill, and it comes down to one push. The score is about to hit 210 on either side. Supremacy with advantage. Dark Frag opens things up. Liam God, so red will fall as well as Baghdad cleans up Ronslaught, and that will finalize the map. Get up and get loud, it sounds like, for Supremacy. 7-2, the final score, and 2-0 in map count.
Yep, they're on their feet, rightly so. Top 3 guaranteed here. That's going to be a fair bunch of money and pro points for them. They're going to meet either Fable or Era coming up shortly. Looking at the scores, yeah, outslayed heavily.
Teamwork, it was there. Safe to say, outplayed, I think, Supremacy can say to the opposing team of CryptiK, and that was, of course, seed number 2, seed number 3 in EU. That Supremacy just showed is perhaps a big margin between the 2, right?
Yeah, it does seem that way. I mean, you can't count out Era. They came in as 4th seed, but in reality, they're probably 3rd seed in terms of skill. Supremacy saying, though, they want to push for that number 1 spot right now. They put up a fantastic performance in the semi-final match. I'm pretty impressed with them, quite honestly.
Yeah, likewise. I thought it'd actually be a little bit closer than that going into that one. Never really went against Supremacy in the prediction. We both went with a 2-0 in the end. But nonetheless, fantastic stuff from Supremacy. Good to give it to them.
Yeah, definitely so, definitely so. I think we have Prismatic coming up on stream next versus Most Wanted. Most Wanted, of course, finishing third up in Nottingham. They put on a fantastic performance up there, got to say. They'll be looking to replicate that this time with a losers bracket run going through there. Going to be a good game, I think, coming up. We do see a roster change coming in from Most Wanted very late on. Syntax being kind of dropped. I think it has impacted their play a little bit. I've got to say, he was an influential voice on that team.
He was technically the in-game leader, speaking to the players at the event, just try and gather what went on internally. He was kind of like the IGL, but it was all over Twitter, right? It was quite a public thing, these roster changes, and there's been quite a few roster changes this event. You know, Twist, for example, for Radiant. And I think this one could have really hit them, MW, this roster swap. Syntax was kind of like the core. Of course, formerly HLH, this roster, if you're unfamiliar with it, the name MW. And they did actually lose 2-0 to CryptiK, who we just saw. I'm not too sure who I'm going to go with in this one, prediction-wise. I think it could be a close one, but either team could, kind of like rock the boat and take it comfortably.
Honestly, I think it comes down to which team has recovered the fastest from their loss.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't think there's much in it in terms of skill, teamwork, or decision-making for these teams. They're both very good teams in their own right, but they're both coming off a loss. And it will be interesting to see which one of those teams, makes it out and makes it through this loser bracket run. Coming up shortly, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just going to actually go through the bracket just for a kind of like a recap. Of course, we saw Fable 2-0 DZ earlier. That was a fantastic game. That first map on Reclaim, boy oh boy. Era Eternity. Let me just highlight that for a second. 2-1 it was against Stimulate. I believe they won the first map 7-2. Then they lost the next map 7-1. And that is a scoreline in itself. No one would have predicted that Era would lose a map 7-1. Maybe not even to, Fable or Supremacy. I think it goes to show. We touched upon it earlier. Emotions on that team kind of like a bit rocky, safe to say. Up and down in that matchup. And that might be a tell to tale going into future matches. I'm unsure actually if they're playing Fable currently or not. I assume they are on a side station. We'll have to get an update on that one. But I would put Fable, as the favourite not only to win that match, but this event as well. But lots of storylines, it's safe to say, between the different rosters.
Yeah, definitely so. I think you are right. I think Fable do have a slight edge, but Fable have not been playing their best this weekend at all. They've been to 2 Game 13s already, a Game 12, a Map 12, sorry. And yeah, they're looking a bit shaky on their feet, to be honest. They're not looking like their usual selves. If Era can bring the height, can bring their A game, I can see it. I can see it going both ways. That said, they are the only team, I think, so far, just looking at the bracket down here, that have lost a map. So where there is this, there's chinks on both armors, and I think it's going to be down to just kind of who plays better on the day. They both got the opportunities here to win. They both got the opportunities to beat each other. They both have beat each other in the past. Fable more so at LAN. They seem to be the more consistent at LAN. But it's definitely something we should keep an eye on over the rest of the tournament, because they may meet again later down the line.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think we've covered everybody there in the winners bracket, guys. We will be going to a quick break now. When we return, Prismatic up next against Most Wanted, guys. Do not go anywhere. Please tweet out the stream. We'll be back very soon.